Yeah.
This is the I surrender flag. So when the police come 5-0 come to you, and you the single black man about to get beat
Yeah.
or roughed up, you don't need to pull out your phone and all that record. Just wave that flag. That's the I surrender flag. That's a universal sign. Everybody in the world know what a white flag means. I surrender. You wave the flag and throw your ass on the ground and shut up. They don't want to hear my hands is up and my head's down. They don't want to hear that. Just wave the flag. That's all. And anyway, it's being recorded, so you don't need to speak. Just wave your flag, say I surrender, and throw yourself down, and that's it.
So what about the aggressive police officers? I mean, not all police officers are aggressive, but what about the aggressive one?
Most 90% of the time it's not the aggression. It's just they know they have a little bit of authority they can try to shove around. So therefore, they feel that they can be overly aggressive. But see, here in the big time cities, it's too many of them, so they have to compete to see who's the better and tougher cop. They're like dogs. They're like a pack of wolves. But when you go to them small counties, they got like a local sheriff. He's tough, but he's only tough to the outsiders.
Yep.
To the inside people of the community, that's just sheriff. It's like when you watch Andy Griffith. Oh, that's just the sheriff. How you doing, sheriff? Sheriff is cool with everybody. But when you get to the city, there's so many cops competing to get good ranks, and they want to be the tough man. They want to own the block. That's why they do all that outrageous shit.
Yeah. So what you think the government should do towards the policing and how they approach situation like that?
Number one, they should not hire anybody that has any sort of ex-military background. You don't need someone that's trained in certain maneuvers, even though they're maneuvers to protect yourself. You don't need to protect yourself from the citizens. You're supposed to help the citizens. So you don't need to be using those type of tactics. It's not guerrilla warfare. Every person you pull over, you stop, is not going to aggressively attack you. So you don't have to come with the aggressive maneuvers.
True.
So therefore, they just have to don't hire people from ex-military backgrounds. Make sure they give them mental checks every so many months. Get them mental evaluations, and do a thorough background check. Make sure they're not pedophiles, because a lot of them are pedophiles. So they might have been bullied as a kid. That's things that people have to look up and make sure they can that they're suited for the job.
Because that's the thing. Sometimes I think that most of them take the job for revenge and stuff like that. Something happened to them, to someone for them.
They got their chest all bucked up. They walk around because they got a bulletproof vest on. So, they're like, oh, I got a vest on. I got a gun. I got all types of things. Who want to see it? And that's what they do, walking around.
Yeah, because I watched video. I watched video with police officers actually trying to show that there are good police officers out there, but so many killings by police happening behind each other, it just overshadowing those type of police officers.
And when the officers do commit any type of crime of any sort, even if they speeding, that's considered speeding. They should be ticketed and have the same repercussions as anybody else, no matter if he's an officer or not, on duty or off duty. The laws apply to everyone.
Yeah.
So the aggressive driving and all the little things they do and say, oh, I'm the cop. Who's gonna pull me over? I'm the cop. They're not gonna pull me over. You have to write them a ticket just like everybody else. When you go to court, you have to prosecute it to the fullest like everyone else. Don't cut no corners. Don't suspend them. Suspending don't do anything. And then that gives them time to transfer to another police department. Under suspension, they shouldn't be allowed to transfer and work at another department or another state until they found guilty. They can't do anything.
Yeah, because sometimes I think that because they know that they are going to get backed by the bigger heads, and it's like other police try to do right, but because of how the system is, they have to just work with what's going on. What you think about those officers? What you think they should do if they see another cop doing something wrong?
Arrest his ass. You arrest him. You write him a ticket. You write him a warning. You take him in. You hook him and book him just like anybody else. Soon as he punches off the clock and you know what he did, you hook him and book him. Okay? Take him downtown Julie Brown.
But all right, so you have black and blue. That's what they say, right?
Black and blue.
Like
So-
like
so
the police.
Yeah, blue usually is always police. Police
Yeah.
always wear blue uniform. So the blue, I guess, this is a symbolize for them.
So that's what I'm saying.
Now they
If-
switch
if-
to black.
If they try to do the right thing, the blue gonna feel like you're not on their side.
Right.
So what I think they should do, because no police officer don't want to feel like he's a lone soldier, like, you know, he complain about someone doing something wrong and then all of them look at him like, say for example, they all on a patrol then and one of the police officer do something wrong and he
There's
have
no
to write
such
a
thing
report.
As snitching, if you're a law-abiding person,
Yeah.
your job is to uphold the law and make sure it's being upheld. So there's no such thing as snitching. You can't be a snitch if you told on your other officer.
You're
No
just
such
passing
thing.
on the information that is
What you're
correct.
doing is you're upholding the law. He broke the law just like anybody else. Therefore, he has to be taken care of and prosecuted like anybody else.
And you know what I realized too, like sometimes,
Favoritism.
yeah, sometimes the police officer will say, what's your name? And you would say, what's your bad number? And he's like, I'm the police, I don't have to tell you.
Yeah. But he has to, because he works for the citizens. He's a civil servant.
We pay him.
We're his commander.
Yeah. But I don't know. So do you think this system will ever change?
Yeah, the system will never change. It's not meant to change. It's just going to get worse. Worse and worse and worse.
So you have any like advice to give, like, what if maybe, you don't know, maybe the chief of police might see this video or something? What advice you have to give, like, that you think they can use? Tactics.
Tactics and strategies, always talk to people and find out what the situation is. Don't intimidate people by calling for backup and bringing unnecessary force, even when you don't even plan to use it. You don't want to make no one nervous and make them get hostile, because that's not your point. Your point is to come and help solve the situation in a respectful manner.
Yeah, because what you think about them like using their gun as a first option?
No. Never use the gun for the first option.
Because this is what they say,
Yeah,
though. They say
non-legal
they were fear for their life.
The minute you took that job, you feared for your life.
Yeah.
Not one person puts fear in your life. The minute you took that job. That's why when you become an officer of the law, you have to know every day you might not ever come home.
So and that's what they use. They're like, oh, you know, I was fear for my life. I want to go home to my family. I thought he have a gun and stuff like that. When you check it out, no guns.
No gun. Well, they say assumptions makes the asses out of yourself. Stop making asses of yourself, police departments. You know, have facts. And even if you have a gun, you're wearing a bulletproof vest. At least let them shoot you first. Then you have the right to shoot back. Then your life was threatened.
Yeah, hey, that will never happen though. No, but on that part though, I would say I
You
wouldn't
don't even
like.
give him a chance
Yeah.
to shoot.
I would
Once he shoot, there's a different story. Because you have to fight fire with fire.
well depend on where he at and where he is trying to shoot from. Cause I remember I watched a video with this police officer. They were chasing a suspect and the suspect shoot him with a 12 gauge shotgun.
Oh, yeah, they
And
close range.
no, yeah, and believe me, that officer go and he didn't kill him. He just apprehend him and take him in. No, that's a good officer.
And he probably had the plate. Sometimes they don't put the plate in. They supposed to always put the plate in, regardless if they got the jacket. You gotta put the plate on. The plate helps the close range.
So, okay, we're gonna wrap it up now. You have anything you wanna say, like, to this whole thing, like, you know what I mean? Advice to people when they get like in contact with officers.
Basically, the officer always come with it in a good mood. Don't come and be already agitated, no matter what the person did or not. Come and be pleasant. You get pleasant answers, pleasant response. Makes the whole job easier on both parties.
Okay, sir. All right, that will be it. Remember, people, like, share, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell. We out.